Well, hi. It has been a while since I've announced my temporary hiatus from Roblox animation as a whole, as in, like, a very long time. A lot of things happened in that time, and this video will serve as a recap as well as what to look forward to with this channel. This video will mostly be unedited background footage, so if you wanna just watch, you can enjoy the light visuals, but you can totally also just listen to this in the background. Anyway, getting straight to the point, starting off with a small recap of all of the events, beginning in, March, where I announced my temporary retirement from Roblox animation after a pretty unfortunate burnout. I still made a few public appearances after that, mainly to update you guys on myself and what I was doing behind the scenes, mainly because I didn't want to work and just because I had things to share. During that time, I learned a lot of rendering stuff, practiced voice acting and modeling, and just a bunch of stuff on the side to keep myself distracted and keep training. On the more personal side, for whoever cares about that, during that break I finally beat a very long-lasting severe depression which I fell into quite a young age. Luckily, I'm now feeling better and I feel happy again. I gotta thank my boyfriend and, all of my other friends who have always been here for me the whole time, so yeah, shout out to them. And finally, I'd like to thank everyone so much for 1000 subscribers. It really means a lot, and between my debug animations randomly blowing up a few years ago, RSVP carrying my butt for getting attention on this channel, and just me meeting a ton of really wonderful people from this channel, I can't help but feel very, very damn lucky. So yeah, genuinely, thank you to everybody. Without this, I wouldn't have met my partner, my friends from the RSVP staff, some of my best friends and fellow animators today, etc. Anyway, that was pretty much it, and now we're left with the exciting stuff, which is what to look forward to in the coming months. First off, I have to get rid of a pretty big topic, which is what will become of MRLA, or My Rogue Lineage Adventures. As many may have seen, I kinda dropped the project, not really seeing any vision anymore, because my standards have improved so much since then. I used to be content with MRLA, but it was purely just done as a sort of love letter to Rogue Lineage and the adventures I lived on it with strangers, which meant I didn't really have to work very hard on the story. It was already there. But it lacked purpose and meaning, and the characters didn't have any depth or anything, and with time, when I learned to make that, I kinda just ended up losing interest. However, I promised the project would one day see itself concluded, therefore, I'm calling to you to help it bring it to life. I personally will not be the lead animator or writer for MRLA anymore, but I have a few trusted individuals showing up on screen right now who I'd gladly lend the project to, whilst of course still being there to provide newer assets, as well as just general direction of the project. If this doesn't take place, however, MRLA will probably just be released one day under the form of a book, with probably some visuals to accompany it, of course. Anyways, that's all for the MRLA part. I did unarchive everything related to it by now, whilst of course disclaiming it as outdated and discontinued content. Now, onto the second big announcement, which should have its trailer out by now, Ascension. I've teased the project before in like one animation, However, since then it has undergone massive revise and revamps and has become my long-term focus project. This will be my last public work, sort of a magnum opus if you will. I want to create a world that anyone can use to make their own stories with extensive lore and a large universe to work on, so I really want to involve and build a large community of passionate people around it, and hopefully make my first original work be my best so far. So I'll try and work hard to not disappoint with this. Soon I plan to release a bunch of side content as well as voice actor tryouts for episode 1, when at least a rough plan for it has been written out fully. I would like to also announce that I am looking for people to hopefully help this project come to life. Mainly experienced writers looking to help, modelers, as well as obviously voice actors. Also, all of this will have its own separate video announcement, which should also be out by now, and if not, it should come in the coming days. That's pretty much it relating to Ascension. I don't want to say too much as I don't want to risk spoiling the project. Onto the last subjects are mostly miscellaneous topics, so I'll answer them fast. First off, rogue survival and what will become of it. Well, first off, I'd like to clear up that it's not my project. I've merely assisted in it, as well as posted it on my channel for Hunter, who is the actual owner, writer, and animator of the series. So yeah, that will not be affected by Ascension or anything. Will I keep making NOS and Ascension stuff? Yes, of course. I may even make some MRLA related stuff, though no large-scale productions. Finally, what will become of the Leo Hangout, my Discord server? Well, it will probably be upkept, though as I've mentioned before, I probably won't return entirely on Discord, because it's a very bad place for me mentally, and well, I just don't really want to spend my time there. I won't disappear entirely though, and I'll keep posting sneak peeks or try to engage with you guys as much as I can. But yeah, that probably wraps it up for this whole thing. I don't think I have anything else that's very important to say. So yeah, thanks again for 1000 subscribers for all this crazy journey, and well, let's keep going and look forward to what's next. See ya.